Hey there, and welcome to the stream. This is your friendly neighborhood old bat. How y'all doing today? I just came back from my venue. We actually made some decent sales this morning or this afternoon, and I'm pretty pumped. Our new venue is actually starting to pay off, so I'm starting to feel a bit of a warm and fuzzy, which is a good thing. I went to put the new earrings on the display that I made here this morning, and I found out that I went and looked, and lo and behold, I had some stuff sold. I just get nervous every time I did try something new. You know, it's always scary when you when you take a new undertaking. But I think we're gonna make it, and I think it's a good move. All right, enough of that. We'll go ahead and start with some Vonhelton today. We got Drive Talk from Fat Photog. Fat Photog's got all your locale needs met. So be sure to go ahead and give a like, share, and subscribe to Fat Photog.
Eastbound and down, roll it up and trucking. We're gonna do what they say can't be done. We've got a long way to go and a short time to get there. I'm eastbound, just switch your band and run. I just had to do it because I am going east. We're going east. We're east on Interstate 40, and we are moving on down the line. We're having us a blast. Wide open road. We got a few vehicles, but it's not bad congested. Not really. We just I think we just blew through Albuquerque without making a wrong turn. So sorry, Bugs. Sorry, Bugs Bunny. We didn't make a wrong turn at Albuquerque. We blew right through its doors. So we're gonna head on out to the highway and get away from the big city, because I tell you, knowing my luck, I get into Albuquerque proper and I get lost, I wouldn't be able to find my way back to 40, then we would have a problem. So yeah, it's best to stay on 40, find some little town somewhere and utilize those facilities rather than a big ass city like Albuquerque. Because Albuquerque is apparently a really, really, really big city. So we're just gonna breeze on through this and get on down the other side, and which I think we are now. I think we're on the other side, and so we're just heading on down the highway and having us a blast, and see if we can't find some little town somewhere to hold down for the evening. And now you know the rest areas here. Now I don't know who the genius was and thought it was a good idea. But if you go to a rest area here, there's a big sign that says you can't rest.
Bullshit.
It says no camping. You can't rest. You can't sleep because it says no camping. You know, I remember as a boy, we would go to a rest area and we'd make sandwiches and stuff, and crash out for the night. Can't do it here. You do that here in the rest area, you get your car impounded and you get arrested. Now, I don't know who the genius was that figured that one out.
All right. Sleeping and camping are two entirely different things. If you go to just take a fucking nap, that's one thing. If you go to pitch a fucking tent, that's totally fucking different, dumbass. They don't want a bunch of homeless fuckers taking advantage and pitching tents there. Dummy. That's what that fucking means. God, you're stupid. I spent most of the morning making earrings. I made about 50 pair. About 53 pair. I took them out to my venue this morning, and refilled the slots that were refilled the slots that were emptied, and added some more to the inventory. What is this shiftless fucker done? Nothing. Nothing. Look at the dirt on his arm. God, he's just one dirty, nasty fuck, isn't he?
But I think they need to be fired. I mean, what's the purpose of a rest area class? Oh yeah, to rest. That's the whole damn purpose of a rest area. Well, you can't do it. You can't do it at a rest area. So now you got to either do a truck stop or find some empty parking lot somewhere or something, because you can't do it at a rest area. You get your car impounded. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that nuts? That is absolute nuts. But that's the way they've got it set up, and ain't nothing you can do about it. Not until somebody comes along and fixes it. But yeah, the big old blue sign says no camping. In fact, they got a whole litany of laws that you can and cannot do while you're at that rest area. Most of them prevent you from utilizing the rest area. So, yeah, it's like, why have a rest area if you can't use the damn thing, right? I mean, it's retarded. It really is. It was an act of sheer stupidity. Whoever came up with that is crazy. They certified crazy, because it totally negates and defeats the whole purpose of a rest area. So, what are you going to do?
Now, a rest area is for rest, not making it your forever home. That's what they're trying to tell you, you stupid ass.
Like I said, though,
you have no reading comprehension, listening comprehension, or any other comprehension skills. God, you're dumb.
You can do about it, because that's the current law, and until they change the law, you're stuck with it. And it's stupid. It's really stupid. But, oh well, que sera, sera, whatever will be, right?
Yeah, he's
all
that
right,
dumb. How you doing, Todd? How you doing, Nubian?
Anyway, well, boys and girls, I have had, I believe, the freshest Whopper that I've ever had in my life. And it was at a little sleepy town called Moriarty on the other side of Albuquerque in New Mexico. And everything on the burger was fresh. Not just the buns, not just the meat. Everything was fresh. And he said, well, Von, maybe they made it fresh for you because you're a veteran. Okay.
Nah. No. They probably ran out of Whoppers and ended up having to make a bunch fresh. You dumbass. Made it because he's a veteran. God, you're stupid. He's not a veteran. I'm a veteran. Todd's a veteran. You're not a veteran.
Okay, that's a possibility. But I mean, it was just, I don't know. Everything was fresh. The
awesome, Todd.
The lettuce was fresh. The tomatoes was fresh. The sauce even tasted better. I don't know. It just, everything about it was just super nice. And I just had to say, that it was I got a really, really good burger at Burger King. There was a Burger King in a TA truck stop on the west side of Moriarty. Because Moriarty has an east side and a west side, so don't get confused. But, and I never stopped at Moriarty before, but I stopped this time because I wanted to get some gas. And I saw TA, and so I said, well, I'll just get me some gas. And there was a Burger King attached. And I said, well, hell, I'll see what they got. And just the freshest Whopper I ever ate. Incredible. So, I mean, if you want a really fresh Whopper, west side of Moriarty.
Whoppers taste like ass to me. They do. Big Macs taste like ass. I hate Burger King. I hate McDonald's. I like Wendy's, though. I love Wendy's. But I can't stand those two particular fast food chains. They're the most disgusting fast food chains in the world. Their food is gross. How he could stand to eat that shit is beyond me. You could taste the fucking bullshit in it. Just gross, man.
Already at the TA truck stop, and you're good to go. So just thought I'd tell you, because I mean it was amazing. It was
Okay,
really
Todd.
amazing. I couldn't believe it.
Right on.
Dog liked it too, didn't you, Chirpy? Chirpy liked it too.
Hey, Spirit Hunter, how you doing, love?
That was great, man. That was awesome. Of course, I'm nowhere near West Moriarty right now, am I? No, I'm on the road. I'm moving. I am moving on down the line.
Hey, Wandering, how you doing?
But, it was an excellent Whopper. One of the best I ever had. And I'm telling the absolute truth. One of the best I ever had. Well, I'm not allowed to lie anyway, but you know what I mean. So, anyway, so if you really want a fresh Whopper, there you go. I just thought I'd share that. Uh-oh, we got some red signs coming up. I'll let you go. See ya. We are once again poking along at 1 mile an hour. I do not know why. Not a clue. But we are poking along at 1 mile an hour. And
Give your dog some water.
there's some wind vanes off to the left. I thought Trump said he was getting rid of them things. Let's see here.
Oh, I'm doing good.
Well, no, you can't see the wind vanes.
Oh, I'm doing good, Wandering.
You see me, not the wind vanes. Let me turn around here. All right.
I started my day by making 50 pairs of earrings and taking them out to my new venue. And I actually made some decent sales today, which I'm pretty happy about. Hoping to make good sales tomorrow. Today was their grand opening, and I'm hoping to sell more before the end of the day, and I'm hoping that I sell a lot tomorrow and throughout the week.
Where the hell's the wind vanes? They're over there somewhere. Anyway, I think I got them. They're over there somewhere. Anyways, yeah, wind vanes and traffic backed up.
I'm glad you're doing better,
Don't know
Wandering.
why, but it is. Yeah, traffic's all backed up, and they're just hanging in there, man. They're hanging in there. I'm gonna hook my power back up. There we go. Beautiful. All right, so yeah. Oh, I found out something interesting on mobile device. If you buy a 5-watt cable, I think it's watts, 5 watts, 5 amps, 5 something. But if you buy, maybe even 5 kg, I don't know. But if you buy a 5 cable and use it to charge your mobile device, you're going to find that it's going to keep kicking out to slow charge. And it'll periodically kick out to slow charge. And so something told me, probably the gods, or maybe even my ET friends, who knows which, but something told me, said, no, don't get the the number 5 cord, get the number 20 cord. 20 watts, 20 amps, 20 whatever. But get the 20 cord. And so I bought the 20 cord. It's the same.
You don't know the difference between amps, watts, and the other unit of measure you was using? I still know how to use the formula. You don't know volts, watts, and amps? I still know the formula from electronics school.
Price too, by the way, so I didn't lose no money. But say get the 20, and so I grabbed the 20. Sure enough, now I get super. Now it charges at super speed instead of slow charging. So now
Exactly.
there's your answer right there. It's in the cord. You got to buy a 20. Do not buy a 5. You buy a 20. And if you buy the 20, you'll get supercharged every single time. And it will never kick out the slow charge ever. Never again. Mine hasn't kicked out the slow charge once since I went to that 20 cable. So keep that in mind. Do not buy any cable that says 5 on it. You buy a 20. You buy that 20, it'll never... Now, there's a side issue though. If you plug it into your cigarette lighter to charge it, and the car is not running, you're going to wake up to a dead battery, because it will literally drain your car battery down. Not even kidding. It's that powerful, apparently. So, just, make sure your car is running when you're charging your mobile device. Because the cigarette lighter charger, especially, maybe even the USB charger, but the cigarette lighter charger especially, will cause your car battery to just drain down to nothing. So keep that in mind, boys and girls.
I've never had that happen. You must have a weak ass battery.
Because I had to get a jump. I found out the hard way. I had to get a jump. And so I learned the hard way. Unplug that sucker out of the cigarette lighter when you turn the car off. Learned that the hard way. So keep that in mind, folks. I don't know why this thing's... Well, yeah, I do know why, but anyway. But anyways, so yeah. But yeah, that was the key. It was the cable. I was buying the wrong cable. You got to buy a 20, not a 5. You buy that cable that says 5 on it, you're messing up now. You got to buy one that's got a 20 on it. I don't remember what it was. Was it 20 watts, 20 gigabytes, 20 something? Who the hell knows? But there were two cables. There was a 5 and there was a 20. Well, I always bought the 5 because I didn't think it mattered, and in some places the 5's cheaper. Well, it turns out you don't want that 5. You stay the hell away from the 5. You get a 20. Don't have nothing to do with no 5 at all. You stay away from that. So I don't even know why they have it. Because if it won't charge my phone, except on trickle charge, I don't want it. Because I'll tell you, that I don't know about you, but that slow charge, it don't seem like it charges the phone up anyway. Unless you got it completely shut off. If you're going to completely shut the phone off and let it sit for like 3 or 4 days, then the trickle charge will work just fine, I guess. But I mean, who can go without their phone for 5 days and it dead? It just laying there dead, No, you can't do that. You can't do that. So get the 20 cord. Trust me. You'll be glad you did. Trust me. All right, we're still poking along at 1 mile an hour. I don't know why yet. I don't have any signs yet, and the traffic's kind of blocking my view, so we'll just wait and see what it tells us. But anyways, just thought I'd get on here, let you know what's going on. Have a good one.
Who else thinks it's funny that Von's caught in traffic with no air conditioning and it's hotter than fuck? I do. I think it's funny as hell.
Alrighty, guys. I'm back again. Alright, now that I'm far enough away from the place that it happened, I guess I can go on ahead and tell you what I saw last night. One of my buddies, or was it early? Let's see. Well, late last night, early this morning, whatever. But it was one of my buddies in West area, next right. One of my buddies, and at first it looked like an airplane, red and green lights, the whole spanko. Then it switched to red and white lights, and damn, that was quick. Was that the rest area? That was awful quick. Oh, shit, I blew right past it. Oh well, looks like it's for semis only any damn way. I don't see a single car there. So never mind. Alright, anyway, back to my story. Low-flying aircraft, right? Red and green lights, the works. It was nighttime, it was dark. And then all of a sudden, this airplane morphed into something else. I couldn't make out what, because hey, it's dark. But morphed into something else. And then one light, which I remember quite vividly, is my ET's favorite colors, red and white, for some reason. Anyway, morphed into something else, changed to red and
God, he's
white.
filthy.
It had cloaked on top of that. So, is there any doubt then that they're with me? Well, no. And this wasn't a dot, okay? This wasn't a little dot in the sky. This was an actual craft. And it was low, really low. So, is there any doubt that they're with me? No, not at this point. Now, I would have loved to have recorded it, but I wasn't expecting it to happen because, like I said, at first it looked like a normal airplane. Red and green lights, everything.
Oh, here we go.
Transformed into something.
Here we go.
So,
this bitch is going to talk about UFOs. He claims he saw another one, and he saw it. It looked like a scout ship or what the fuck ever. Oh, for fuck's sake. You need to be in a group home. For real. You can't take care of yourself. You can't take care of that dog. You should have left him where he was. Now he's suffering.
It's like, well, damn. I wasn't ready for it, I wasn't ready. Didn't have a camera ready for that. But I was thinking, just prior to that happening, I was thinking, hey, if my friends follow me from the last stop I was at to this stop, and then all of a sudden I saw that. Now it wasn't a very big craft, so it was probably like a scout craft of some kind. But still, it was low. It was not a dot in the sky. Okay, there's no way you could mistake it. I mean, like I said, it looked like a plane flying with the red and green lights and everything. Then the light switched to red and white, and then it morphed into something, and then it cloaked. And it's like, okay, well, yeah, they're still with me. They're hanging with me. You guys are up there, right? I hope so. So they're up there with me, keeping an eye on me. So it's all good. It's all good. But now,
what have they done for you lately? Ooh, yeah.
Now that we're way far away from where it happened, I can tell you. And by the way, just a simple reminder to the trolls and haters. By the time you get these videos, what? Oh yeah, he's not there anymore. He's done gone. That's right. By the time whoa, what are we doing here? What are we doing here? We're getting over, okay. Your size load there. He's gotten over. I don't know what he's doing. What's he doing? We don't know what he's doing. I don't know what he's doing. I'm going to try to get around.
Hey.
We'll get around. We'll try to get around there. There we go. Okay. Anyway. All right. Back to my story, though. So, because just prior to that happening, I was thinking, hey, did they call me from the last stop?
Bum is a bum is a bum.
Well, I got my answer.
Hey, MTG Kitty.
I got my answer. They made no bones about it. Yeah, they're with me. They're with me for the long haul, I reckon. So, but it looked like a normal low-flying aircraft because it had the red and green lights and shit. And I think it kind of vaguely looked like the shape of an aircraft. But then, like I said, it morphed. Did it turn to red? I think it turned to red and white first. Then it morphed. Turned into red and white lights. Then it morphed into some other shape. I mean, like I said, it's dark. I don't know what shape it was. It wasn't a disc, though. I can say that honestly. It's not a disc. But it morphed into something else. And then after that, it cloaked. And it's like, well, yep, they're with me. So, here we are.
Why do I want to sing You Are Not Alone?
So I got my answer. So they are definitely with me. Through thick and thin, apparently. My girlfriend is not going to let me go. She likes me.
your girlfriend doesn't exist. And you know something? You're going to get pulled over one. Young Ling's got a point. You probably going to get pulled over for your stank one of these days. You smell like a corpse. God. I can't imagine somebody smelling that damn bad. Not bathing for almost a year. May's coming up, and then June. That'd be the month that you took the last bath you ever took. Yep, I agree. Hell, the cop will just send you on your way because he doesn't want to deal with your stank.
Maybe she likes me a lot more than plutonic. Let's put it that way. Now, I cannot confirm or deny, but I'm just going to say that there is a strong possibility that she likes me more than a plutonic relationship.
Then why didn't she take you up in her spaceship and y'all live happily ever after, making little alien babies while you sit on her space couch and do fuck all?
And we're going to leave it at that for right now. But, yeah. Anyway, I got my answer. So, and that's what I wanted. So, I'm good. So, but remember, trolls and haters, by the time you get this video, what? Oh, he's not there anymore. Okay, if we just cross the county line into a
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Because trolls love to try to dox me. I'm not going to let them dox me. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Nope. Oh, speaking of nope. There was a guy, and he bought this house, and apparently this house had some artifacts still in it, and he goes down into the basement, and when he goes down into the basement, there was a shadow being down there, a shadow creature, and I guess, and this is on video, okay, this is on video, and he goes down to the basement, shadow creature's there, and he's like, nope, and he ran back down the basement. And later, when he got his courage up, he went down, and there was some kind of, it looks like some kind of African face mask, you know, and hanging on the wall. And so my first idea would be get rid of that mask, or at least take it outside, have it blessed, you know, have it cleansed, whatever.
All right, I want to show y'all a couple of the things that I made and see what y'all think. Let's see, where'd it go? This is one pair that I made. And here's 3 more pairs that I made. This isn't all that I made. I made like 53 pairs of earrings. I'm going to make more to have them on hand for inventory if I got to go out there and restock. Just thought I'd break it up a little bit because he's starting to get on my damn nerves.
cleansed and blessed and all that good shit. Holy, I mean, you know, if you believe in holy water, put holy water on it. You know, but get it cleaned up. Then you bring it back in the house and be fine. But I'm thinking it might be that mask. Because in the video, it showed up like an African mask hanging on a wall, made out of wood or something. That's what it looked like. So I'm sitting there thinking that.
No, I don't think he will.
So, in any event,
he's the type of guy that would peel the stickers off of his damn license plate just so he thinks that he's covered. What he fails to realize is that there's a striker bar on that license plate, and it will tell them that it is expired.
But that's, you know, I just thought of that just now, and just, nope, you know. And but he's like, nope, and he went right out of that basement. That's
oh, did ya?
But
all
yeah,
right,
man,
all right,
you know,
Humley.
Stuff is really popping off here lately, man. I'm telling you. I mean, you go on TikTok, you go on Twitter, well, X Twitter. You go on YouTube, MySpace. Well, MySpace is mostly music now. But I mean, you go on any place now, man. You know, paranormal stuff, UFO stuff is really trending big. You know, really trending big right now. So you know, might want to check something out if you're bored to tears or something. Check some of it out and see what you think. Some of it, you know, some of it's absolute horseshit, obviously. But there's a few nuggets in there that are like, you know, makes you stop and think for a minute. So, interesting stuff, no doubt about it. No doubt about it. Definitely good stuff. As soon as I round this curve here, I think we'll shut it off. But yeah, nope. He got out of that basement as fast as he could go, buddy. Nope, I ain't messing with that shit. Maybe you saw that video where that shadow creature grabbed that guy and just flung him around like a rag doll. He might have saw that.
You don't know an AI video when you see one? God, you're dumb.
Video. Anyways, that's going to do it. Let me go on ahead and shut this off. Alrighty, we are back on the road again. And we are heading out. I have no idea what little town I was in, nor do I care. But it's not important. What's important is that we are making our way east, in the hopes of finding along the way a girlfriend, fiance, wife that wants to have mad passionate love to me and wants my little doggy to guard her house.
Yeah, sure. Someone wants an unwashed little prick that'll sit up and eat all of her fucking food, lay around on her couch and not do anything, along with a little dog that'll probably shit all over her fucking house. Yeah, some young girl's gonna want that. Somebody's gonna want that for sure. You dumbass.
That's what I'm looking for. That's what's on the agenda. So if you're wanting a guy that's very knowledgeable and that's very honorable and it won't treat you like shit, and you want a little doggy that'll protect your house at night, especially at night, you got the right person. So what you need to do then is just message me, say, hey, you're heading east, I'm in the way, I'm along the way or whatever, and just hit me up. I'm in such and such a state, and such a city, and such a state, and then we will
stay out of my state, you asshole. Stay out of Indiana. I don't want you here. Nobody wants you here.
We'll stop at a rest area. I will read your message. We will do a quick video phone call, verify you are human, and then I will head your way. I can tell you right now, the first woman that takes me and the dog wins. That's just the way it is. First one that takes me wins. So now, if you want somebody that you can trust, and somebody that's going to treat you right.
Now that's a hell of a prize. The first one to take me in wins. What kind of fucking prize is that? What kind of fucking prize is that? Actually, I think the prize would be you just staying the fuck away.
You better grab me up while you can, because I'm in New Mexico. I'll be out of New Mexico.
No, thank you.
By this afternoon. At least I reckon I will. I don't know. Depends upon how energetic I feel and what my gasoline situation says.
Hey, Stella Lumia.
I am heading.
Oh, nice, Stella. Thanks.
Not unless I get a video phone call from somebody. Then I'm stopping. Because then I know you're real. I don't have to guess. I know you're real. Or if you're already doing live shows on TikTok. If you're doing live shows on TikTok, well, then I know you're real. Such as Carol, for example. Carol is the Fran Drescher of the Asian world. She's hilarious. I love her. I love her to pieces. So if you see Carol out there, go to her live show and help her out. But anyway, she's just like Fran Drescher, only she's Asian. It's hilarious. It's awesome. But anyway, now like see Carol, she does live shows on TikTok, so I know she's real. I don't have to guess. I don't need a video phone call with her because I know she's real. You get it?
You know something? You ain't gonna get her. You ain't gonna get nobody. You ain't even gonna get anybody your own age, let alone somebody that's 22, 23 years old. There's an old saying with women that are my age and older. Most guys are looking for a purse or a nurse. He's looking for a purse and a nurse. Is what he's looking for. And personal slave. To wait on him hand and foot. And work. Take care of him. Take care of that stupid dog of his. That's going to piss and shit everywhere. And I didn't mean to call him stupid. Because he's a sweet little dog. And he didn't ask for any of this. But that little dog is not house trained. It'll piss and shit all over her house.
So as such, I don't need a video phone call with her. If she's in the United States, which she is not. But if she was in the United States, she'd say, "Hey, Bob, come by the house. I'll be there in a heartbeat." Because I know she's real, right? I don't need a video phone call with her, but she's doing live shows on TikTok all the time. So I don't need to do a video. I know she's real. So I mean, if you're doing live shows on TikTok, give me your TikTok link to your live shows, and then I'll watch your live shows, and then I know there won't be any question that you're real. And then I just come straight to your house and that'll be the end of that. But now whoever either gives me their live shows or a video phone call, that's the one that's going to win. So y'all need to get hardcore about this shit now, because I'm heading east. Like I said, I'll probably be through New Mexico by the end of the day today. At least that's the plan anyway. I'm trying to remember what the hell's after New Mexico. But I'm kind of drawing a blank. Do I go through the smokestack in Texas, or is that later on? That may be later on. Hey, man. I'm moseying on down the highway here, folks. So, you're wanting a good man that'll take good care of you and they go abuse you and treat you like shit. Now, I'm also going to add the fact that I ain't got no fucking money. So now, if you're looking for money, you can forget it. I ain't got no money. I won't have no money until I move in. And when I move in, see, then I can call the government and I can say, hey, I got me a residence now, give me the money.
That isn't how that works. And you're going to continue to make dribs and drabs in super chats and PayPals, which you're going to keep for yourself and not share with her. I share all my shit. And the YouTube money this month went for gas money. And it's going to go for other shit too. It's going to go for stuff for my booth. I'm going to buy findings with it.
But I ain't got no money until I get a permanent residence. And I can't get a permanent residence until I get a girlfriend that's got a residence. So, that's where we're at. So let me know what you want to do, ladies. Because I'm heading down the highway as fast as I can go, man. That's easy. So now, if you want to intercept me before I get to Texas, or after I get to Texas, or after I pass through Texas, because I'll be passing through the stovepipe of Texas, and it's a blink and you'll miss it thing. I mean, it really is. And it's like, wait a minute, that was Texas? And it's like, oh, yeah, you didn't, it's gone, right? You're through the ship before you even know what happened. So now if you're in the state of Texas, if you're interested in having a permanent life partner that will, treat you with respect, then you need to get on the ball. Hit me up. But anyway, I just said I'd share because I can, because I will, because I should.
Oh, fuck off.
We're moving on down the line here. Wow, that looks like Heart Light right there, buddy. Holy shit. That looks just like Heart, but it's a lot smaller. Isn't that interesting? I said, isn't that interesting? You guys know what Heart is. Angels don't play this hard. You know what I'm saying? So, Heart is spelled H-A-A-R-P, by the way. Hotel, Alpha, Romeo, and, what the hell is me? I forgot what the was. Shit. Paul? I just Paul. Mine just went blank. Yep, it's gone. It's out of here.
No, I don't have a web page, but I will be at some point, like later on down the road, putting it on my community tab. And earrings are $4 a piece. Other things are different prices depending upon what they are. And that's about it. I'll take some pictures and have them for you. It's not going to be anything. It's going to be this today, tomorrow, or even next week or next month. It's something that's in the works. Once things calm down a little bit, then and I get my new venue on a paying basis, then I will start to branch out. But for right now, I've got so many irons in the fire. It is ridiculous. I'm currently making stock for the new venue. So I'm going to be really, really tied up. That's why y'all didn't get a video this morning. I was busy working. I made 53 pairs of earrings this morning. 53. I'll be getting more findings tomorrow, and I'll make more. And I'm going to put some other things out in my booth to kind of round it out a little bit. And that's going to be the name of that game.
Anyway, I'm out of here.
Yeah, fuck off. Okay. we are going to go to Hong Ling, who's got all of your lolcow needs met. He does a lot of corky and some shanny and stuff like that. So be sure to give him a like, a share, and subscribe. This one we're going to see tonight. Stank take highlights. I'll show that tonight. Shit, what was I doing? Gary, you dumbass. I'm going to show the short first, because I think that is just hilarious.
Boom, slipping.
Hold on. Strap. Grab the
Get a
strap.
line on it now. Lower or slow.
Copy. Easy does it. Keep her level. You're clear of the sill.
Coming out smooth. Watch the weight on the joint. Whoa, whoa. Slipping. Boom, slipping.
Hold on. Strap. Grab the
Get a line
strap.
on it now. Lower or slow.
Copy. Easy does it. Keep her level. You're clear of the sill.
Coming out smooth. Watch the weight on the joint. Whoa. Slipping. Boom, slipping.
That was actual footage of Shanny being evicted from the house. Not really. And here is a love song dedicated to Shanny.
My funny Valentine, sweet comic Valentine, you make me smile with my heart.
I'm too fucking disabled to do that. It's like I can't even stand for 5 minutes without you seeing me needing to sit down.
Your looks are laughable,
But I am just trying to feed my family.
unphotographable.
You come into my life with the fucking wrecking balls.
Yet you're my favorite work of art.
Do I always have to feel bad? Is that what makes you
Is
happy?
your figure less than green?
I need fucking help. I don't know what to do.
Is your mouth a little weak?
You're tearing my fucking soul out.
When you open it to speak, are you smart?
Take a deep one. Honey? Hey, Shannon. You have to take a breath. You have to exhale. That's it.
You
You have to go to the hospital. I have to end this and you have to go to the hospital.
No, I don't want to go.
You did. You have to control your breathing.
I'm trying. It's hard.
All right, that's it. You're going to the hospital.
No.
Go to the hospital.
And this is day 2 without marijuana. Day 2. Can y'all notice any difference?
Why would anyone be upset when their whole life is falling apart and you're fucking dying?
Each day is Valentine's Day.
But do you guys fucking care? Do you guys fucking care? No.
Smoke that Vaughn.
Mind your own fucking business, bitch. I don't fucking like you. Stop coming in here with sock accounts. You're not wanted. Fuck off.
That was pretty good. And that, again, was from our own Hung Ling. And that's about all I got for now. I want to thank everybody that came and saw me. You guys rock. I don't care if you're here for 10 minutes, 10 seconds, or the whole thing. Take care of yourselves and take care of each other. You know why? Well, do you? It's because nobody else will. Now, y'all take care. And I will see you in the next one, which will be Buff Weeb, the Buff Weeb boiled down version of the Stank Tank. Bye. Peace.